Secondly, a boy from the village told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the water near a cliff to the east. Go there and see if you can find whatever it was he wanted to get rid of. I myself will have a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Here, this is a map of the region. The blue dot over here is Yarrow's old house. And at the risk of sounding heartless, you should head back to the apothecary's camp. Maybe the bandits left behind some equipment.
Jaspar.
If there's nothing else, I'd say off we go. Let's shed some light on this Yarrow and his motivations. Meet me at his old house when you're ready. I'll be waiting there.
Okay. If a quest objective is marked by one or more stars, they indicate the difficulty of said quests, and at the same time, the level you should have for the quest. Okay. Talk with Yarrow's friend Aldred, completed. Speak with Jaspar, find the strongbox of Yarrow through into the sea. You said your name is Jespar Dal'varek. Isn't Dal a title of nobility here in Enderal?
Well observed. Yes, I am indeed sublime by my path, but please just ignore that, will you? I'm not a big fan of titles. Most of the time, they're just a means for boring people to feel superior towards others.
I like that you say that, Jaspar. You seem like a really cool guy, a really swell dude. You said your job is recovering lost things. Does that mean you're some kind of treasure hunter?
Treasure hunter? That has a nice ring to it. But, let's just say I help people to fulfill certain materialistic desires of theirs. Just like the Holy Warden who brings back the lost shoe to the maiden. Only the maiden pays me to do it. And I have a more flexible conscience, so to speak.
Fair enough. The mysterious cell sword. I like that.
You do? That's good. But let's save the socializing for later, okay? Usually I am always in for a good talk, but for now let's focus on the mission.
Alright. But I like learning about people. You seem cool, Jaspar. I like you. Okay. This is Jaspar's camp. I've got a pumpkin plant. Did I fail my other mission? I guess I did. Collect mana. I only got 1 out of the 3. Oh well. I was trying to find more, but it didn't quite work out. Strange Horizons. Gather knowledge about Enderal. Hint. The dialogues marked with knowledge are giving you double points. The Void. Talk with Yarrow's childhood friend. Speak with Jaspar. Okay, after I encountered the 2 apothecary last night, I saw some sort of vision. The moment this premonition was over, I heard the 2 apothecaries speaking about the exact same things I heard in the vision. Then bandits attacked the dam and killed them. I owed my life to a mercenary called Jespar Dal'varek. He informed me that this fever is caused by my sudden talent in magic and offered to help me by introducing me to his employers, who can heal it. In turn, I have to help him in bringing light to the Magister's rampage. Talk with Yarrow's childhood friend. Find the strongbox which Yarrow threw into the sea near his house. Okay.
Huh?
So where was the camp? Find the strongbox. Mernad. I don't know which way the camp was. Wow. Why is my magic not set properly? Left. That's...
Now a good pipe.
Thanks. Okay. Alright. There's a place for me to sleep there too. Harvest a thistle. Which way was the camp? Was it over here? Let me see. Was it over here? The merchant's camp? I think it was, actually, because it's the waterfall. Old dam lookout discovered. Yeah, it was over there. Is anybody home? Huh. Leather strips. I'm not particularly tall, it seems. Just gonna grab whatever things. Iron dagger, nails. Just gonna grab some things. Search the chest. Oh, okay. I'll take the penny coins. Traps and nail petals damage it before they can detect you. Oh my! I need, out of combat. I need a potion. Alright. Spider venom. Yeah, I think my difficulty, I'm still not, I'm gonna lower it down to novice for right now. I'm still not getting quite the hang of the combat here as well as I probably should. So, I'll lower that a little bit, and then once I get the hang of things, I can increase the difficulty up more. Whoa, oh, that's what I probably should have done. Morning air potion, health potion. Destroy spiderwebs blocking your way with weapons or magic. Fermented goat milk. Iron boots. Iron ingot. Iron arrow. Iron axe. Ambrosia. Potato. What was that? Spider eggs. Search the sack. Oh my. Spider prey. Spare parts. Stamina flux potion. Okay, not sure what I'm gonna do with these spider eggs, but huh. Ooh. Chest. Coins, old vagrant boots. Petty soul gem? And magical symbol. 2 of 100 magical symbols collected, 54 E points. Nice. This is definitely worth going. Iron axe. I'll take the iron axe. Iron boots. Old robe. Armor 12. Yeah. Scroll of boon. Feathers. Make sure my spells are good. Alright. Got everything I wanted here? Cool. Wondering if there's anything back here. Oh my! There we go. Iron gauntlets, lockpick, longbow. Ooh, vagrant dress. Iron gauntlets. Give me more armor. Vagrant boots. Iron boots are better. 12, 7.5. My robe is better. Yeah. Oh gosh. Poor Finn. Badge of the Apothecary. Poor Finn. Poor Carbos. He was a bit of a jerk, but he didn't deserve to die. Thistle, peaceweed. The bandits are pretty sloppy. They didn't quite take Spell Tome of Life, King Mead, Meal of Dark, Saunak. Oh, jeez. Search the barrel. Penny coins. His apothecary table is gone too. Man, they were just trying to help me too. Alright. The land is really beautiful though. Alright. Let us be off. What level am I now? I'm still level 2. Okay. Let's go back up to Jespar's camp and maybe take a nap. Fill our health back. Save a bit, maybe. Because I have a whole bunch of things I want to get down there. Talk with Yero's friend. Okay. We're gonna go questing. Autosave. I'm gonna save a new save too. Alright. Onward before it gets too dark. Now that we're slightly better equipped, I probably could use a hat or a helmet or something. What the heck? Who's there? Alright, I'm not gonna bother the Somebody try to throw those rocks down at me. Who's trying to do that? I have no idea. Okay. This is a beautiful, beautiful area. Wow. Alright, we've got a ways to go. Find the strong batch of hierro. Oh boy. Is there a better way down? I don't know if I should go down that way. Find a way down this ravine. That's better. Old damn lookout. Oh. Try using the bow and arrow? Longbow? Okay, you know what? Enough of this. I'm going to magic my way through. Focus. Nice. Okay, much better. Take the wine bottle. Health potion. Iron arrow. Penny coins. Okay. I prefer lightning over fire, personally. Okay. What's that structure over there? I'm just curious. It's a beautiful looking structure. I'm just wondering what it is. Ooh, and there's like abandoned ship over there. There's so many different places to explore. So overwhelming. Up, up, up. Search the skeleton. Empty. Poison of woe. Torch. Could you be useful? Old Three River Watch discovered. What the heck? Health potion, life potion, and nails. Interesting. Oh, wow. Whoa. Ah! I need to eat something. Potato. I'll have another potato. Just entering into that poor guy's house. Whoops, sorry. About whisper trees? About whisper trees. Presumably only few travelers or nature lovers won't have noticed the whispers of the wind in the area of Enderal's sun coast. If one pauses for a moment and listens to the chimes of wind, one will catch the feeling of not being alone in the scenery. Superstitious people believed in a legend that the whispering sound, which sounds so different from the gloomy breath of the whisperwood, and has its roots in its own tale, of the voice of a path-abiding young woman who gave her life at the Suncoast for the cure of her fellow men. Grandfather, we are bored. Can't you tell us one of your stories again? Asked the two little children, as they came excitedly into the house. The grandfather, who sat in front of the lit fireplace, turned around and gave them a smile. Gladly. Which story do you want me to hear today? He asked, and pointed besides him. Sit down beside me. The story about the whispering in the trees at the Suncoast, said one of the children, while they settled with their grandfather. You are talking about the voice of Lariel, aren't you? He paused for a moment to gather his thoughts, and then continued. This is a tale which is already a few centuries old, and which my grandfather told me, like I tell it to you now. Today we live here at the coast unburdened and secure, but it wasn't always like that. He furrowed his brow. Once a fatal and unknown sickness ruled here. At first it only befell the animals and caused them to slowly perish, as if the emerging famine wasn't already bad enough. Suddenly, also the people in the region fell sick. Apothecary came from the surrounding villages to help the people, but even they weren't able to fight off the sickness. Then a young woman named Lariel spoke up, one of the few who wasn't stricken with sickness yet. Let me pray to Malphus. I was path-abiding my whole life. Maybe I will be able to bring our Lord to a merciful mood so that he may help us. Nobody wanted to forbid it, as many had already lost all hope, and so Lariel climbed up a hill in order to pray there, alone in a clearing, to Malphus. Day and night she kneeled there, and prayed without cease. She even refused to eat and drink, but there was no sign from Malphus, and every day more people died. However, the woman stayed there true to her faith, and continued to pray. After 10 daybreaks and nightfalls, she eventually died of her thirst. Then Malphus had mercy, and spoke to the last survivors. You were to be judged, since you started to forget your path and became pathless. But the sacrifice and faith of the young Lariel made me show you grace. Let her body lie there and come back tomorrow, to this clearing where she prayed to me. There you shall find a small tree and an herb growing on this tree. Give this herb to your sick, and they shall be healthy again. For that you may again forget your path and my mercy. For that you may never again forget your path and my mercy. The next day the people returned to the clearing and really found a young tree, in the same place where Lariel had kneeled for praying, but no trace of her body. There they realized that Lariel became the tree. As they got closer to harvest the herb Malphus spoke about, they heard a hushed whisper that seemed to come from the tree and was similar to Lariel's voice. The apothecary were able to turn the herb and other ingredients, which had no effect before, into a potion to successfully heal the sick. Therefore they called the tree Lariel, and the herb which grew on it Whisperweed. And this is already the end of my tale, and now off to bed you go. It is quite late, said the grandfather, as he noticed the sun setting behind the horizon. I can tell you another story tomorrow, he added, as he looked at the children's sad faces. Hooray! Both shouted at the top of their lungs. And this is all I could read out of the old and tattered books I found at the Loiterer. It seems that it used to be a collection of old legends and tales. If this is the fact, then the validity of the story is to be doubted. However, fact is, there really was a plague at the Sun Coast several hundreds of years ago which caused many people to die. It is also fact that this plague vanished as suddenly as it appeared. What remains is the question, what happened to the tree? The soft wind-like whispering can be heard today, when one waits long enough and listens everywhere between the trees of the Sun Coast. It can't be linked to one single tree, and the clearing with the original tree itself, where the young Lariel sacrificed her life, can't be found anywhere. Even if there were times where the harvest of the whisperweed filled wagon loads, today it is very hard to find. Just as fleeting and vagrant as the sound of the whispering itself, moving between the trees, it seems that the mysterious herb grows and decays in our times, so fast that only selected apothecary and traders are able to harvest it, and the secret to the time and place of the harvest they are keeping under lock and key. But even the adepted aren't able to recreate the healing effect from which was once the gift of Malthus to the suffering people, no matter what ingredients they use. So you, dear reader, if you are truly interested into the secrets of the herb, you have to search for the whisper weed yourself, even if you, like so many before you, will most likely only be able to get what you want for large amounts of coins from the knowledge of insiders. Huh. Just read the scribbled letter. Be greeted, Samuel. Don't be concerned. You surely haven't been deported to the Three River Watch. The Watch has lost its meaning to protect the transport of gems from the abandoned mine in the valley, so one remaining guard will be sufficient. Anyway, I can understand that it's boring and lonely to keep watch at the most remote spot of Enderal. However, I assure that they will send someone to support you in a few weeks. Meanwhile, just hang on. T. The Life of Trogan Whispertongue, Volume 3. Who's moving? The Life of Trogan Whispertongue, Volume 3. Chapter 3, The Abyss. I don't know if I have time to read all of these. I may read these at a later time, but I'm just going to collect them for now. Ah. Ooh. Alright. Read about the whisper trees. I think I already... Yeah, I already read this one. Yeah, I already read this one. The Staff of Mage Light. Ooh. Spell Ward rank. 10%. I have a staff. That's pretty awesome. Staff of Mage Light. A well of light that brightens the target place for 60 seconds. Huh. Let's take a look. Oh. Looks like it has a bunch of charges. Interact. Knock. Okay. Alright, so that's cool. I can use that to cast light. Ooh, lavender. Don't mind if I do. Cool. Alright, well that was good thing that you get rewarded for going to places like this. Ooh, reinforced leather shield. Take the apprentice book on psionics. Apprentice book of psionics.